So what do a tire, a shopping cart, and half of an easy bake oven have in common? Well, I found all three of these things in the Trinity River 2 weeks ago on a service project. Upon reflection, those three things meant a lot more to me than just to clean a river. Hi, I'm Barrington, as Michael introduced me a little bit earlier. Today I'm going to talk about responsible citizenship here at TCU. I will do so by explaining the circle of needs diagram, relating that diagram to my personal experiences, and showing how we can examine our own actions to reflect values in the mission statement. First, here's the diagram. There are 3 circles, none of them overlapping. The size of circles represents the amount of needs that each group has. On the left are the needs for ourselves. These can include our needs such as that of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. They can range from anything such as basic needs such as physiological needs or safety, to higher needs such as self-actualization or self-esteem. The middle circle represents the needs of our friends and our family. These needs can include our friends' need to socialize or our family's need to build relationships. On the right are the needs of society. These include all the people we do and don't interact with. These needs can include the need for a basic sense of order or societal structure. The circle on the right is significantly larger than the 2 other circles combined. However, when all 3 circles are overlapping, we can make our individual needs benefit our friends, family, and community. One example of how I learned to overlap all of these circles was through a recent service project I did 2 weeks ago. The TCU Recreation Center hosted a kayak trip to the Trinity River. We would kayak down the river, pick up some trash on the river and on the riverbanks, and then kayak some more. I had no idea what I was getting into. The TCU Rec also offered me a meal, a shirt, and a kayaking experience. All those seemed pretty important to me at the time, so I went ahead and signed up with a few friends. Already, because I wanted to spend time with my friends, my friends wanted to spend time with me, the first 2 circles started to overlap. My friends got the same meal, the shirt, and the experience that I did. However, the TCU Rec also thanks us for their time because we gave up our Saturday in order to clean up the river instead of sleeping in and watching TV. Because the TCU Rec wanted to put on this for the larger community, all 3 circles started to overlap. After we completed the trip, we compiled all of our bags of trash together. We had at least 20 to 30 bags of trash and recyclables, as well as the more interesting things, such as the shopping cart, half of an easy bake oven, and the tire I alluded to earlier. Because the TCU Rec hosted this, and we got a lot more out of it, the benefits far outweighed the costs. However, some things can be beneficial to ourselves, but not beneficial to society and harmful to society. In this case, the benefits would not outweigh the costs. For example, if I had kayaked down the Trinity River just on my own using the Rec's boats, I would get the kayaking experience. However, I would increase the wear and tear on the boats, as well as probably minimally pollute the Trinity River. In this case, my actions are only benefiting myself. In my economics classes, we always talk about human behavior in the economy. Assuming that all subjects are rational, we assume that people base their decisions based on the benefits and the costs. More specifically, a person will engage in more of an activity if the marginal benefits are greater than the marginal costs. A person can also view the costs as individual costs or overall costs. Likewise, a person can view the benefits as individual benefits or overall benefits. Some real-world activity, if the overall costs are far greater than the overall benefits, then these circles will be far apart. In some real-world activities, such as education and driving, the individual benefits. In education, a person can increase their chance of getting a job or increase their cognitive ability. And for driving, a person can go around and conduct their business and personal needs. However, where these 2 examples differ is through their effect on society. For education, a more educated society will be more productive. However, with a person that drives around excessively, they'll be creating pollution for the rest of society to deal with. In this kayak activity, I learned that the benefits far outweigh the costs. I gained a lot more from the experience than I had hoped to gain. I understood that my actions benefited myself, but I understood that my actions also benefit the larger community. Responsible citizens comprehend the overall impact an individual can make. They actually comprehend how their actions can benefit the entire community rather than just the individual losses and gains. This shows that responsible citizenship stems from individual desire, but can only happen when individuals of similar mindsets can act on it.